everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Team Imagine Speak Nerdy to Me. We are here talking topics of our favorite brands of movies, TV shows, etc., etc. I am Kaori Takee, and as always, I'm joined with Ann Campea.
What up? You must be wondering why I'm wearing this weird thing on my head.
What? You always wear that.
It's part of my head, actually. What's up, everybody?
Yes, and we just decided that we want to go to Disneyland, but instead we are here doing this, which we like to do anyway. So we are doing both, killing two birds with one stone, kind of, in a way.
I just want to do this with you.
Let's do it.
Can we do this the whole time?
We're a little crazy.
Just realized we're both cats, too.
I know, we're so cute. Anyway, so it is Breast Cancer Month. It is October, and October is not just for scary moments and costumes, but it is also time to be aware that breast cancer is a big deal in our world today. And so, if you can, wear pink wherever you go, whenever you can, and represent. Tweet us your pink outfit, because we love pink. Well, I love pink, and not so much.
I not so much, but for the cause, yes, I will be wearing pink at some point. You are wearing
pink, right there.
Is this pink?
This little note.
This right here. My lips are pink. I'm sure something's pink somewhere.
Oh, gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
The things I can think of.
But yes, it's go out, support a cause. If you can't, every year I do the Susan G. Komen Race for a Cure. That's also a very fun event. Find something, maybe make a donation. I think it's a really good cause. I know the NFL supports it. There are tons of other people who support it. So we hope you guys will too.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's been touched in some way or another regarding breast cancer or any cancer. As a matter of fact, it's a huge problem in our society that, millions and millions of people are affected by it. And not just directly, but indirectly, whether it's your family member or your friends. And, go get checked if you haven't gotten checked yet. My mom, she never gets checked, and it's a really big problem that I have with her is that she refuses to go get checked. So she's in her 60s now, and she hasn't gotten checked yet. So I'm really worried about that. So
gotta push those things.
I don't want you to have those kind of worries. So
sure.
Go get that checked and wear some pink once a week or every day like me.
And to borrow some pink.
Yeah, you'll look good in pink. You just don't know it yet. All right, so now let's get into our movie news of the week. We want to talk about,
Angry Birds.
Yeah, so let's talk about, I put movie news in here first, but let's talk about, Angry Birds. That's right, I'm brain farting. Okay, Angry Birds is, so obviously, whether you're addicted to the game Angry Birds, which is that Rovio game on your phone, which it's just been such a mad, crazed game. I don't know if you like it. Do you like it, Ann?
I do play it, actually. I mean, I was addicted to it for quite some time, but it's been around for a while.
Yeah, it's been around for a really long time.
It's still one of the top free apps, I believe, on
I'm sure
Android and iOS. So,
and it became such a big deal. And I personally, downloaded it and I never really gotten into it. I got more frustrated.
Yeah.
So basically, if you haven't played this game, which would be kind of a shocker, or at least you haven't tried it, you basically have to throw birds at a certain degree, certain angle, at a certain speed, and a certain strength to have it knock down other things.
Interpretation of.
Yeah.
This is my interpretation of the bird flying through the air, trying to hit the pig.
I eventually wanted to throw my phone because I was just so frustrated with this game.
I just want to go back to the general, when they were scoping out what characters should we fly in the air, and they thought birds.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What should they be hitting? Pigs that don't really look like pigs because they're green or whatever, but. Who came up with this game?
And it's a craze. They
must have had this dream of these crazy things flying at each other and decided to create the game.
Yeah,
and now a movie.
And now people love it. Now a movie's coming, and it's been it's been confirmed that we've got a lot of SNL alums joining the cast, like Jason Sudeikis, Maya Rudolph. Also, we've got Frozen's Josh Gad, who plays Olaf, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
And Game of Thrones' Peter Dinklage are going to be lending their voices to this animated movie.
Tell me, are you actually excited to hear names attached to the film, or does it not matter to you?
It does matter, actually. For me, it matters a lot more because these are comedians that are probably they can lend a really good voice, obviously, too. And I wasn't necessarily interested in the idea of Angry Birds game, and I'm still not that interested. But let's face it, nowadays a lot of movies are coming out based on video games.
No, yeah, for sure. And this is, they could take liberties in the story that they write for this. Like, there's obviously characters in the game. There's no true story, so that means they could just do whatever they want, really, with the storyline. I would rather watch this than that Tetris movie that I heard is coming out. That's for sure.
That's what I was going to mention. What the heck is Tetris going to be set in Russia? Is it going to have this soundtrack the whole time, like ding 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 ding? I don't know, but I mean, not much has been. It might be really good. We never know. Well, remember this: October 2nd, 2014. Ann's like, I
believe in Angry Birds. I don't know that I believe in blocks in Tetris.
We'll see. Know. Maybe they're like talking blocks.
I don't know. It has to be like Tron or something. I can't even think. I was trying to think of a good example of how I would play it out.
Yeah.
To share with you during our show, but I have no idea how they could make Tetris look or even have a good story or whatever.
I know. Me neither. I'm thinking too. But and also, I guess we should mention this because this was on our list, but it's a huge just rumor. Do not consider this confirmed or fact. Indiana Jones 5 is rumored to be coming out. And there's speculation of who is going to be Indiana Jones. Is it going to be Harrison Ford again? Highly doubtful. Is he going to pass the torch kind of like James Bond style to someone else? Maybe like Bradley Cooper, maybe like Rob Pattinson. But ultimately, it can't necessarily be confirmed because it's basically Janusz Kaminski, who was part of the cinematographer of Schindler's List, Catch Me If You Can, and Saving Private Ryan. He didn't really say it, but Variety kind of reported it as he did say it, so it just became a whole big thing. But we want to talk about this. What would you think of Indiana Jones 5 coming out?
So are we just forgetting that there was an Indiana Jones with Shia LaBeouf and Harrison Ford? I think we are. I think everyone just wants to like erase it from their minds.
Did you think it was
happened.
that bad? Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
it was pretty bad.
So when you're talking about passing the torch, and I definitely don't see Shia in that place. I don't know. I haven't even thought through who. There are tons of actors, I'm sure, that I could totally see it going to, like Zac Efron. That would be amazing. But I hope it happens just because I enjoyed the originals.
Yeah, definitely.
Minus the fourth. And I would love to see Harrison Ford as much as possible.
Yeah.
At his age. I mean, what about you? What do you think?
I think so too. I would love to see Harrison Ford reprise the role, but he's in his 70s now. He recently got injured when he was trying to be when he's Han Solo. He's a busy guy. And if I was skeptical initially about James Bond and how it moved from Sean Connery to Pierce Brosnan to Daniel Craig, but eventually, like, you get used to that. You learn to grow and love. You learn to like actually love the new Bond, and you accept it that they're not the same Bond. So it's a possibility that you can learn to love another Indiana Jones, which would be kind of crazy, but don't be Shia LaBeouf.
So again. Rumor mill. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Everyone, cross your fingers that maybe this will become reality.
And hopefully, cross your fingers that it'll be good if it happens.
And not Shia.
And then we've got a Zombieland 2, which is pretty much officially underway with Dave Callahan from The Expendables, who's going to write, and Ruben Fleischer returning as director, which is pretty awesome. There's no word on if the original cult, i.e. the cast, is coming back. Like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Murray, who kind of died in the other one. Emma Stone, Woody Harrelson.
Could be a zombie, though.
It could be a zombie. I mean, and we would fall for it. We would be totally cool with it. So what do you think of this idea, Anne?
I like that they put some backing into it in terms of getting a script.
Yeah.
That's kind of the first thing you need to do as a studio is get somebody to write the script, and then we can go from there. If it does happen, I would love to see at least Woody Harrelson. I could probably go without Eisenberg.
Okay.
He's probably busy too, playing
You don't
Lex
like
Luthor.
Eisenberg?
I don't know.
Ooh.
He's kind of like a one note for me at this point.
Really?
I'm excited to see him as Lex, to see
Okay.
kind of the breadth of his talent.
This is like our first time that I've realized that you're not a Jesse Eisenberg fan, because I like him.
I'm not so much not a fan, because I have seen everything he's been in. It's just I want to see more from him.
I see what you're saying, though.
I feel like the character he played in Zombieland could have completely been in it. That actor could have been interchanged with like Michael Cera, and I feel like I would have got the same experience.
Yeah.
But like Woody Harrelson made the movie for me, like Bill Murray, like you said, his cameo in there made the movie for me. So I would like to see those people back.
Okay.
And what about you?
Yeah, I would love to see all of them back. I'm kind of like the other way, where I can do without Emma Stone, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
She's not my favorite actress. I know that men out there everywhere are like, what the hell? She's like the best. She's America's sweetheart, but she doesn't do it for me. She doesn't do it for me in The Amazing Spider-Man either, and I wouldn't mind seeing a different heroine in the movie.
So maybe they'll just recast everyone but Woody. That would be cool.
Yeah, Woody, you gotta bring him back. I mean, he's done with True Detective, so get your ass back here. No,
I know.
Just kidding. Okay, now let's talk about some movie releases that are coming out soon. There's so many movie releases coming out soon, but we're just picking 3 that we want to talk about real quick. Like Gone Girl. Gone Girl, again, I think we talked about it in the previous 2 episodes, but it's about a guy who just lost his job. His wife mysteriously vanishes, and he might be to blame for this. We are going to see it tonight, and that's exciting.
Yes.
And it's Ben Affleck. It's, what's her name? Rosamund Pike, who...
That's me. On myself.
I'm taking now. Who is... Everyone's calling her the new It Girl right now.
Not familiar. What is she in?
She was a Bond girl, and
right.
Yeah. And she was also Tom Cruise and Tom Cruise's girl in Jack Reacher. I don't know if they were dating in the movie, because I never saw the movie. But
right. Okay.
So her, I think this movie's going to be good. The writer of the original book, Gillian Flynn, yeah, she is actually, she adapted the screenplay, so that's exciting. And then we've got David Fincher behind it. So I'm so excited to see this one.
Me too. We got 2 hours and 30 minutes of it, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
The runtime is.
That's a solid movie, so it better be good or it's gonna snooze.
Well, yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
I think so too.
Ben Affleck, and in Ben Affleck I trust.
Yeah, I do.
So we'll see, and I believe we can talk about it next week. Let us know if you guys see it, actually.
Yeah, tell us. Like, keep the conversation going. Drop some comments, because we love seeing those, reading those, and love it. Okay, Interstellar, the next movie that we're gonna talk about. It's about a group of explorers that make use of I'm reading this from IMDb. A group of explorers make use of a newly discovered wormhole to surpass the limitations on human space travel and conquer the vast distances involved in an interstellar voyage. The trailer looks amazing.
It does.
It looks so good. I can't wait for this one to come out. This is, out of the 3 that we're going to talk about, this is the one that I'm most anticipated for.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm anticipating all of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I wasn't so sold on the first trailer, to be honest with you. I was so confused as to what it was going to be about, like aliens or what's going on, because it was a very quick trailer. But then the second one did me in. That did me in. And I like the girl who plays the daughter of Matthew McConaughey, even though she probably doesn't have a big role in the film. It'll be nice to see her, because I've seen her kind of grow up. And I can't even remember where I saw her, but she was a baby when I saw her. Now she's all grown up now.
Yeah, you're going to get to see her real soon.
Yeah.
Because that comes out in November.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. I think November 7th, I would like to say. I might be wrong.
Yes, you are correct.
And then we also have Big Hero 6, which comes out the same day.
Eek.
Which is, Anne and I spoke about this in a previous Speak Nerdy to Me. It's about a special bond that develops between pretty much this inflatable robot and Baymax and this prodigy Hiro Hamada, which is I'm so excited about, because he's Japanese. And they team up with a group of friends to form a band of high-tech heroes. Actually, they're currently showing like a preview of it at Disneyland, so Anne and I have to go back to Disneyland.
Yeah, we were there this weekend, and everyone was walking away with like Big Hero 6 kites or something from what we could see. So, and it's a 4D preview too. So I think you get the smell of the robot or whatever, the sweat of the robot
so cute,
dripping on you or whatever. But yeah, this one, I think maybe I'm most excited about this one just because it's very cute. I know the story. It's Marvel. It's a really cool Marvel Disney collaboration that I'm excited to see, and we'll probably see a lot more of that. I like the animation, and I think it's going to be really funny.
I think so too. I think already the trailer itself, it's good. It's solid, you know. And the studios, they never fail. The studios.
No, and Disney and Marvel, I trust as well.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's good for the family. It's good for adults. Good for children. It's fun for everybody.
Which movie do you think, Interstellar or Big Hero 6, is going to do better at the box office?
I think Big Hero 6 is definitely going to do better because if you have kids, you're going to forfeit Interstellar to go see Big Hero 6. And you're an adult, you still want to see Big Hero 6. So it's a win-win.
That's true. Yeah, I think you might be right about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some TV talk. TV talk, Once Upon a Time premiered its season premiere last week, and Frozen was the theme. So apparently Frozen is going to be the theme all the way until the mid-season finale. And you don't watch the show, right?
I turned on the first 45 minutes for you.
Oh, that's like the whole show.
Yes. I got through most of it. Cute.
It's cute. And I think I always talk about this, is how much I love Once Upon a Time, because I love fairy tales, but I just wish that it was executed better. Like if it was on Showtime or HBO, it could get real dark, you know?
I could sense what you just said from just watching the first 45 minutes of that episode.
Yeah.
I could totally see it being done better, but maybe is it because it's on ABC? Why do you think? Do you think it just doesn't have the right writers behind it, or
I
what?
think it's going to sound terrible. I think they could have picked better actors for some
acting
people, you know?
Yeah.
But overall, like, it's from the creators of Lost, you know? So, like, that whole idea of, like, plot holes and what happened, past, present, all that stuff, you're going through the motions again in fairy tale world. And it's awesome. I really like this show. I always recommend it, even though it has these kinks. I just wish it could be better, because I know it could be better. But Frozen came, and what do you think of a movie that just came out last year? And now it's suddenly on TV and adapted on TV, and it's filling there's a lot of plot holes in the Disney movie itself.
Yeah.
But on the TV show, they're trying to fill out those plot holes.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like we're gonna find out where did the parents go, for example.
Right.
You know, things like that.
Right.
Do you think it's too soon?
No.
Okay.
I think that things that are fads happen like that, and Frozen was a cash cow, and they need to capitalize it in as many avenues, as many times as possible. And so this couldn't have come at a better time than now.
Okay.
Because I think things happen so quickly that we may not even know who Anna and Elsa are in a few months.
That's true. You said cash cow is so cute.
Cash cow.
Because you know why? She's like Tigger going, cash cow.
And now having, being on the product side and working for a toy company, I just understand how important it is to play on what is happening now.
Yeah.
And so to see Anna and Elsa in a live action form, that's really cool. I'm sure there are little kids who don't even understand what Once Upon a Time is that are watching it just to see their favorite Anna and Elsa on TV.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Family Guy
and
Simpsons, because they had their crossover. I loved it. Are you more of a Family Guy or a Simpsons fan?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I think I would say Simpsons if I had to choose.
Okay.
What about you?
I would pick Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would pick old Simpsons until I reached age 10, and then Family Guy moving forward.
Right.
Yeah. I think I get the humor more of Family Guy because it's a little more ridiculous, where Simpsons has a little more realism in it. I know that sounds really weird, but...
No, it's true.
You know what I mean?
They try to be... How would I say this? I mean, because South Park does it, but in an exaggerated way.
Yeah.
Right? So they try to be the exact opposite of that. They try to take what current events are and do a G version of that on Simpsons, which is nice. It's still cute. It's a classic for me. That's why I would choose it over that. But I love that episode.
It was so good. You got Homer and Peter Griffin being homies, trying to find their lost car. Spoiler alert, guys.
Yeah.
Brian is treated like a dog. He spends time with
Santa's little helper.
Then he loses the dog. Meg is gifted on the saxophone, and even Lisa treats her like Meg. It's hilarious. And then Lois gets called out for not wearing a bra. And I never noticed that.
That
it
was
was just
awesome.
real, and and then Bart bonds with Stewie, of course.
Yeah.
It was just good, and we find out Stewie's even more evil than Bart.
Yeah. Well, I assumed that.
Yeah.
I mean, every time they had, oh gosh, there was this one scene where I was like, whoa, if people are like, kids are watching this, they might be freaked out. The one where Stewie has Nelson in the basement.
Yeah.
And all of the tools that he was going to use on him.
Yeah.
The way they shot it was brilliant, but I was just thinking about all the little kids that might be watching that, like, what is he going to do to him, mommy?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
But it was really cute, kind of campy, but I expected that for a crossover. I wanted to see as much cheese as possible with that episode. And my favorite scene was the one where they're in the courthouse and they show all the people who are carbon copies of each other from Simpsons and Family Guy sitting next to each other. Wasn't that cool?
Yeah, it was so good. I just loved it. And I liked the way they brought it together. Even the soundtrack was a little, like, you hear like little, what was it? I think it was like a Family Guy background when it was like melancholic at some point, or Simpsons, I forget. It was just so good. And the car wash scene.
Oh my God. That killed me. Oh my gosh, you guys need to watch this episode.
You need to watch this episode, and we need to have another one.
Yes.
And I'm glad it was an hour long.
They definitely set it up for the Simpsons to go to Quahog, so that's good.
Yeah. And I think it's so funny when Peter Griffin says something, and he's like, "Dude, I'm sorry. We usually do this for only half an hour, and we're doing it for an hour." It's like so great.
Or he's like, "Say it again," so that they could cut to the montage that Family Guy does all the time, because they don't do that in Simpsons. So it's just all the way up to the end credits. Did you notice? You know that little thing at the end where they show the theater screen and there's the shadow of people watching the screen? That's like the very last like credit on Simpsons, and then you hear Peter's voice over that, saying something with like, "And now the show is over now," or something. So it, again, like you said, there was a good crossover in every single part of the episode.
They did such a good job. They did better than I expected. I'm so happy with what they did with it. I'm happy it finally came around. All right, so let's talk about Gotham. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I watched the 2 episodes of Gotham. But I didn't watch it as attentive as I should have. I was like cooking at the same time, like petting Wakame. So
far better.
Yeah, far better.
Wakame.
My opinion of Gotham is that it's obviously not that nail biting to me, or else I would have not been easily distracted, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you got to see them though.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. I honestly, I think they have a lot of good qualities in them, and I'm gonna continue kind of watching it. I might rewatch the first 2, but it's not Arrow. Did
you have anything that stuck out to you, like in terms of things you liked about it? Were there any characters that you maybe favored, or just it was just blah? It was just kind of blah. Yeah. I think it's gonna have to pick up its pace. How about you? Yeah, I think for episode 2 it's definitely gotten better than the pilot, for sure. Okay. The characters I thought that I would not like from episode 1, I actually took a liking. I'm intrigued by their storyline now, like who? Including the Penguin. Yeah, Penguin's as well as Jada Pinkett's character. I still don't know her name. Fish Mooney. Yeah, just because they have revenge stories, I kind of want to see how that plays out. But like the main characters that they want you to like little Batman, and then of course Gordon, and Gordon and his relationship with that other cop, I'm not buying any of that right now. I gotta say that I usually like, oh God, I forgot his name, Bruce Wayne's butler guy, Alfred, but I think they might have miscasted the guy, dude. Yeah. Right? Okay. I don't know why. It could be because for me, I grew affection for Michael Caine's interpretation of Alfred, and I've just always kind of read him to be a kind character. Obviously that maybe the relationship grows into that, but just the actor, you're right. The actor alone is not doing it for me. Like, I don't see it. Why are you acting all evil? Like, there's a fine line between stern and nurturing, but the way it's happening, and maybe they want to be done this way, it's almost like bipolar. Does that make sense? No, I totally get it. You guys tell us what you think, because I understand what she's saying. Like, what the heck? Yeah. Like, oh, I'm poor Bruce Wayne. Can I be your butler? I mean, I'll hook you up. Shit. You'll be much nicer, and you'll wear this. Yeah. Selena Kyle did a good job, though. Which one is that? Catwoman? Yes. I liked her. And she looks like a cat. She does.
Like, white girl look like cat, you know, kitty cat. And we're jealous, obviously. Cat. All right, so now let's talk about our hate of the week. This is us because we were standing in line at Disneyland and some people were taking selfies like crazy, and we thought, God, we don't like when people take selfies at random places. Like when you're driving. Really. That one's funny, though.
I love all these photos that you pulled.
This guy pretending to be sleeping, and then you could see, like, his reflection of himself in the mirror.
At the gym, and this girl's legs are, like, super wide open.
I don't know what it is, but if you're driving or in your car and you're taking a selfie, you are not looking at the road. I'm sure there have been accidents before, and that's a problem I have.
Yeah.
Sleeping selfie is stupid because you're obviously not sleeping if you're taking a picture.
I'm still trying to figure out this guy in the top right.
What he's doing is he's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And he put a mattress as like a wall and he's pretending to sleep.
I feel like there is an easier way to do that photo.
I know.
I'm staring.
He went all out.
I'm gonna bring it back up because I'm like, boggles my mind that he took the time to put the mattress in the bathroom and do that standing up.
Isn't that so funny?
I really hope that's his Tinder photo.
Oh my god. And gym selfies too.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I know.
You know.
I mean, I could take them, in
moderation.
Yes. Sporadically, sure, yes, but not every day.
I get it if you're like showing improvement after a workout.
Yeah, that's
fine.
cool. That's cool
like,
too.
Look, this is I had a solid workout. Check out like how jacked I look after my workout. But like when you're on a machine and you're like click, it's like, come on, man.
Especially if you see this
to work.
What if you like saw the speed of the treadmill was like 1.1 or something?
You know,
in the selfie.
It's like, what the hell's going on here? Anyway.
Oh god, yeah, that just bothered us so much this week. Oh.
So just don't take selfies at inappropriate places.
We were walking by that track at the high school last night, and no joke, 3 different pairs of people stopped to take selfies on the track. They were not running. They weren't running at all. They were just in their gym clothes taking pictures on the track. Like, what is going on?
So you're gonna take a picture of yourself working out, not working out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what was happening.
It's bullshit. Anyway, see, we don't like it. So you know what? You only deserve a selfie if you're doing what you're doing. Other than driving. Driving never deserves a selfie.
You got that.
Okay, so now let's talk about our dating question of the week. How important do you think timing is when it comes to the equation of dating and relationships?
Ooh.
Anne, you want to go first?
I would love to go first. Timing is everything. That's my answer.
Sad. You know what? I think you're right. I think that timing really is everything. But I could be wrong. But I like to think that when you really like somebody, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't. Right? It just you make it work somehow. But at the same time, sometimes you're just not at that mode that you do miss out on other people because... So it's really difficult.
But then I've also seen people that really liked each other. But then the timing factored into that. Does that make sense? Like,
yes.
They kind of... So I've seen it kind of happen both ways, and I feel like for me, timing is really important. I've seen it happen enough to where I can say that without questioning that.
I know, you're right.
It's really important.
It is very important. I just wonder how important is it, where in the sense that if you really like someone, does it override where you are in life? Does that make sense?
I think to your point, I have also seen people who have said, look, I got to finish school or whatever, and I've seen them end up together.
Yeah.
So they've kind of rode out that whole timing issue together.
Yeah.
Or reconnected. So if they're strong enough, the like is there and it's strong enough, then I could see it happening.
Yeah. I agree with you. And I think at the end of the day, if it's going to work, it's going to work. Right?
Yeah.
I know. It's cheesy, but...
Kaori knows best.
Ann knows best. So tell us what you think. Comment below, because that's a That's one of those questions that I think it's all about opinion. So we want to hear your opinion, fellas and ladies. Okay, and let's talk about some video game stuff. There's a video game called Sailor Moon Dash. Obviously, it's not created by Bandai, but I'm jealous because Anne can play it and I can't play it.
Can I?
You can. I cannot play it because
Sweet.
it's not available on the iOS.
Yay.
But it is available for the Android. It's a pretty straightforward game. And basically all you do is like just walk and jump and all that stuff. And I just wanted to bring it up because I think if you have an Android and you like Sailor Moon at all, go play it because it's supposed to be really good. And then tell me what you think so I can cry and be jealous.
You can borrow my phone.
Oh, so sweet.
It looks super cute though.
It doesn't look super cute.
But I feel like you could borrow my phone because you probably beat it like in the time that we're waiting for Gone Girl to start tonight.
No, I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not giving back your phone. So that's up. And then we also have let's talk about some tech stuff because there's some other apps that we want to talk about.
Oh yes.
And by the way, guys, we will be launching our app show. We're working on that. But in the meantime, we're just showing you how many apps we want to talk about.
There are 10.
So there's this app called Elo. It's not really an app. It's a website as well. It's basically the anti-Facebook ad-free social network. It's currently invite only. And I kind of they have a manifesto and real quick, it says, you are not a product. We believe a social network can be a tool for empowerment, not a tool to deceive, coerce, or manipulate, but a place to connect, create, and celebrate life. So that was part of the manifesto. But basically, it is telling you, don't give in to Facebook, be yourself. This is a new world. So they're only invite only right now because it's currently just being created. But what do you think of this anti-Facebook website?
They're definitely playing on what's happening right now. But people, I feel like the and I could be wrong, I don't know statistics on this, but I feel like the amount of people on Facebook has gotten smaller anyways because of things like Instagram.
What do you like better between Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram?
I'd say IG.
I love IG. I'm addicted to it.
It's really gotten to that point where all I care about is the picture and the tiny little caption, you know?
Right?
Facebook has a lot. What I've noticed my stream to look like now is so-and-so has liked this article from BuzzFeed.
That's true.
So-and-so has liked this article from Huffington Post, which is fine because it's really interesting stuff, but it's not the Facebook that I had signed up for years ago when I was in college. Remember when it used to be you had to get invited by another college person to get on Facebook?
Yeah, it used to be. It used to feel a lot more intimate. Like, oh, this is a great place to keep in touch with your friends. This is a great place to see how they're doing. But now you got to search to find out what they're doing. You know, it's not easy anymore. There's all these bars. You got to download a messenger app if you want to talk to your friend. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, that's true. That probably turned a lot of people off having to download the other app.
It's like you want to like send a message to this person? Well, you better download this app. It's like, what the hell?
I know. It's getting kind of ridiculous. And this place has no ads, which is a big deal as well.
Yes.
I question... I think I will sign up for it just to see what it looks like, but I question the privacy because at some point your information's on the internet and I have a hard time believing that
I don't think
it's not accessible by something or somebody.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I think your privacy is as accessible as the government will let it to be, honestly.
Exactly.
Like, that's really it, and all these hackers and anything is possible, but
are you signing up for LO?
If you give me an invite, are you invited?
Perhaps Team Amazing should sign up.
We should.
Waiting for my invite. LO peeps.
LO peeps, invite Team Amazing.
Those guys that created this, you see us. You want us on there, right?
What up?
Send us an invite.
Meow. Okay. And then we've got this app. This is for you ladies who are watching. There is an app that's called Fitness for Women, and I'm really excited about this because I want to get fit. I want to get fit like Anne. And for $3.99, you basically have 80
$3.99 or $3.99?
Three like the amount of fingers I have on my palm.
Damn.
Meow. You have 80 workouts available to you. You can exercise with no equipment for all different problem areas. You can create your own routines, and you can connect with the Fit and Share network. So it's pretty cool.
I saw it. Mm-hmm. Thanks for sending that to me.
Yeah, did you download it?
Not yet.
I'm definitely gonna download it.
Well, I thought you said free $99. I was like, okay, I'll take it, but $3.99.
Dude, this is the same cost as like this
I
drink.
know. Okay, I'll get it.
And it's pink, by the way. Pink.
I like the interface that obviously I don't have it, but the picture that we put up shows kind of the general interface. And I was reading some of the reviews, and it sounds really good, because I think for me, I've gotten kind of bored with what I do every day.
Yeah, definitely.
And so I think this might be able to help me change it up. And then I was reading some people say you don't necessarily have to be at a gym to do some of the workouts that they give you. It's for women, so I'm sure they're targeting different muscles and stuff for us. So we're about to get really buff.
We're excited about this app, and we're going to talk about it on our app show.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's talk about some food, because Ann and I love food, and it is pumpkin season, that's right. And there's all kind of pumpkin flavored foods. There's pumpkin flavors, M&Ms, chips, cookies, drinks, chocolate, peanut butter. I know, all kinds of stuff. Cupcakes. Ann and I went to Disneyland, and we had a pumpkin cupcake. We actually went looking for it, and we found it, and it has like this amazing pumpkin cream cheese frosting in the middle. It looks really sweet, but it's not that sweet, and it's perfect. And I love how Anne wrote food with like 50 million words.
Yes. And I don't know that if you guys could see the size, we should have put it next to something, because that thing was like,
oh yeah, we shared it
this big, and we didn't even finish it. It was so good though, you guys. It was so good.
We're gonna go back and get
I wish we could like mail each and every one of you a taste of it.
So what kind of other seasonal things do you guys like? What other pumpkin flavored stuff do you guys like? Because I like pumpkin.
Do you like the pumpkin spice latte that everyone goes crazy for at Starbucks?
I used to, and I don't now. Now I think it's too sweet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I usually have to, if I do get it, it'd be with soy, and I would have to be really in the mood for it. What do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a pumpkin person.
You might. It sounds so funny. I'm sorry. It might change.
I'm not a pumpkin person.
How about pumpkin cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory? Namina.
I don't know. I'll eat it. I'll eat anything.
Yeah.
But I don't seek pumpkin stuff.
Oh, man. Like, at my work, everyone goes crazy for pumpkin. And, like, my coworkers keep bringing, like, pumpkin M&Ms, pumpkin Oreos, pumpkin.
Try all of that.
Yeah, it's bomb daggles. It's the season to get chubby. That's why we need to download that 80 workout app thing. Okay, and now we want to talk about our final topic, which is our boy Zac Efron.
Oh, finally.
Sorry. I'm dying now.
Sorry. So while Corey is recovering, I'm so sorry. Just stare at this photo of Zac.
Okay. He was, there's some pictures of him with Wes Bentley on the set of We Are Your Friends. Looking very chummy. That's like the less chummy picture. But regardless, Zac Efron's hot. Wes Bentley looks pretty good. The end.
Oh, Jesus.
And just, and just went on pause.
What the heck? I don't care what this movie is about.
I know.
At this point.
He's like a DJ.
Is Wes Bentley is apparently in the movie then, right?
Yes, he is in the movie, and he is Seneca Crane in the Hunger Games.
I know.
So he hottie.
He looks super hot in those photos too.
He does. It was like two hots.
And why are they about to make out? Like,
right? There's a picture of them looking like they're about to make out, and I was like, I don't even care. He's still hot. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
I would totally watch that.
Yeah, giggity goo.
Zac, we love you so much.
We do. Please meet us. And that about concludes this week's Speak Nerdy to Me. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys can continue to keep the conversation going. Comment below. Let us know what you thought about all these topics. Keep the conversation going. I think I just said that like 15 seconds ago.
Email us.
Email us at teamamazian@gmail.com and give us some relationship questions. Give us some news. We love hearing from you guys. Completely so much. And right there, Team Amazian. We have a website, teamamazian.com. We have a Twitter and Instagram at Team Amazian. Follow. Tell a friend. Tell a friend a day to keep us going.
Find us on iTunes.
Find us on iTunes.
At Team Amation too. If you just don't want to look at this, but you want to listen to us.
Yeah.
Listen to us. That works too.
If you want to listen to this raspy voice or that sexy voice over there.
No.
And where can everyone follow you?
You guys can follow me at Ann Campea on everything.
That's true, you can. And you can follow moi. Meow. You can follow moi at KAORIOUS on Instagram as well as Twitter. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next week with some Gone Girl news.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.